So how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you, Erin?
I'm good. So how old were you when you wrote your first book?
Well, actually, I was 9 years old.
Oh,
Yeah.
you were really young then.
Yeah, I almost got it published, and then when the publishers found out I was 9, they said that they could not possibly do a contract with the baby, and that they would not be able to do any kind of business with me until I was at least 15.
Oh, what was that first book all about?
Well, the title of the book is Have You Ever Tried? And basically, the premise of it is it's a family of a mother, a father, 5 children. And the mother has errands to run. She leaves the dad with the kids. And she says to him, have you ever tried cooking, cleaning, ironing, and taking care of 5 children? He says no. She says, today you will. And she goes on her errands. And it's a series of people coming and taking care of the kids because the person that they're left with keeps giving them to the next person that comes into the door. So by the time the mom comes home, she's like, what is the mailman doing with the kids, you know? And so everybody starts coming in and saying, I left them with this one, I left them with that one. So it goes all the way through, and then the mom is like, you know, you guys really, if you have something to do, you should be responsible enough to see it through the end. So that was like the moral of the story, was not to pass the buck.
So how many books have you written?
Oh, wow, it's hard to say. I've never stopped writing, so I would say I probably have at least 30 manuscripts in different forms of finished, half finished, just started. I usually write, 2 to 4 books at a time. I have 2 published. High Rise, my first book, actually wound up on 2 bestseller lists. I was very excited about that. And my second book, called Borrowed Time, is a historical, which I found a historical figure that I've never seen in print before, so I was very excited about that. And soon this summer I will have my first children's book out, and that is called Dear Diary, Not Quite. And it's a tweener book for girls, say from 8 to 14. And basically it invites them to become Maya's BFF. So it's a fun little book.
So are you ever going to publish your first book?
Oh, yes. The only thing stopping me is lack of an illustrator. And once I have an illustrator, I actually have a lead on 2, I will start churning out the children's books because I have several that are ready. They just need to be illustrated.
So did you read a lot as a girl?
I did. I love to read, but I think I like writing even more than reading for obvious reasons. But reading I love because it's very relaxing and you can go anywhere you want to go. So I just thought it was great. I could travel all over and never leave my room.
So what would you tell girls to encourage them to read?
Well, I would say to escape, to learn, just to be somewhere else or even become someone else. You can do all of that by reading, and it doesn't cost anything. You can totally amuse yourself for the price of a book, and not even the price of a book because you can go to the library and get them for free. So, and I always felt like I was making a lot of new friends when I read, so that's another reason.
So what is the best thing about writing books?
I think by writing, I'm able to tell my story, tell people what I think, what I feel. If something's very important to me, I'm also able to get that out there and get other people's opinion as well. An example of that is my first book. I wrote the book. I believed everything I wrote in the book, and I got such excellent feedback from it and from all of the readers. I got so many emails. I'm actually halfway through the sequel because so many people identified with the characters that they wanted the story to go on. Even though it's a 600-page book, they wanted more. So that was really good to know that people enjoyed it that much. They want to read more.
So what advice would you give young women who aspire to become an author?
Oh, I would tell them to make sure that they follow their passion. Writing is a passion for me. I can't not write. I write all the time. I always have a pad, a pen, even by my night table. Sometimes I do my best writing right before I fall asleep at night. So I just tell people, if that's what you want to do, do it. So many people are scared to write, but they're scared that people are going to say, oh, you can't say this or that's wrong or what have you. But I just tell people, if it's what you feel or if it's what you think, people can't tell you you're wrong because you're entitled to how you feel and what you think. So if you want to write and you want to get your message out there, or you just have something you'd like to say, get it out there. So by all means, write as much as you can, as often as you can.
It was really nice meeting you, and that was really great advice.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Erin.
Bye.
Bye.
This is Maya Jones, and could you tell us about the event today?
A few years ago, I was nominated for Sports Girl of California, and I won that. And the Women's Sports Foundation, they liked what I was doing, so they told me that they wanted me to kind of team up with them for the Go Girl Go, which is what this event is today.
So, what led you to form the Multicultural Youth in Action?
When I was younger, I just wanted to help kids and inspire them to be involved with their community and just try to find a positive way for them to be involved and, keep kids out of trouble.
So, what are your goals for the future of Maya?
Hopefully I want to extend it out of just Northern California and get it into all of California and eventually the United States. And also I want to get into more involved with the arts because it's Multicultural Youth in Action, which is athletic, arts, and academics. So I wanted to start with maybe some music stuff and get kids interested who want to be in the music industry to give them a leg up on that.
So, could you tell us about the music industry part?
Sure. I just wanted to be able to have kids, to be able to have seminars from actual musicians and other artists and to help them, sort of mentor them in going in the right direction to becoming a musician, or even if it's not a musician, it could be, arts like painting or dancing, anything like that.
So, what would you like to tell young girls watching the show today?
Just to follow your dreams. Don't let anyone tell you can't do something. If you have something that you want people to know, you gotta let them know it by using your voice, and to stay active and stay strong and to get involved with their community.
Well, good luck with the event today and all of your future plans, and it was really nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice meeting you too.